The paternity test results lay crumpled in Tom Carver's weathered hands, a gut punch in black ink. 2 boys, Ethan 10 and Noah, 7 years of bedtime stories, patch bikes, and proud dad moments weren't his. The lab report was merciless. Child A, 0% probability of paternity. Child B, 0%. Tom reread it in his plumbing van's dim light, each word a blade. For months he'd sensed it. Lisa's late-night calls, her new designer obsession, her recoiling from his touch. But this was annihilation on letterhead. He shoved the papers into his toolbox, next to wrenches that built his small plumbing business from sweat and grit. 15 years married, 12 believing he was a father, all a lie. His phone buzzed. A text from Greg Vance, his supplier and friend. "Hey, pal, freezer unit's down again. Can you swing by tonight? Lisa said you're free." Lisa's art club nights at Greg's upscale condo, supposedly sketching with neighbors, flashed in Tom's mind. Greg, who'd offered cheap parts to grow Tom's business. Tom replied, "Be there soon." The 15-minute drive to Greg's gated condo wound through manicured Raleigh suburbs. Tom's battered van looked alien beside Greg's Lexus and Tesla. Greg opened the door in a velvet robe, hair wet. "Tom, thanks for coming late. Freezer's dead, expensive steaks inside." Tom lugged his toolbox. "Show me." The condo reeked of cologne and deceit. In the sleek basement, a bar, leather sofas, and the humming freezer waited. "Started clunking yesterday," Greg said, sipping whiskey. Tom knelt, diagnosing a faulty valve. 20-minute fix. "Lisa okay?" Greg asked. Seemed off last art club. Tom's wrench faltered. "When was she here?" "Tuesday." "They drink more than draw," Greg chuckled. The valve clicked into place. "Bathroom?" Tom asked. "Upstairs, master suite." "Best plumbing," Greg said. Tom climbed the stairs, each step heavier. The master bath was lavish, marble, gold fixtures. Drying his hands, he spotted it, a Polaroid behind Lisa's perfume. Her, in lingerie he'd never seen, posed on a counter, wedding ring glinting, eyes smoldering. Her handwriting, "From my true love." Tom pocketed it, legs leaden, and returned downstairs. "Fixed," he said, voice hollow. "No charge, friends, right?" Greg grinned, shaking Tom's callous hand with his soft one. "Lisa's lucky to have you. Steady, reliable." Home felt smaller, Lisa's car gone, still at art club. Tom stood in Ethan and Noah's room, their superhero posters mocking his shattered reality. He shredded the paternity test, but kept the Polaroid. Lisa slipped in at 2:43 a.m., smelling of Greg's soap. Tom feigned sleep, her lies suffocating. Morning chaos, serial fights, Lisa in her gallery manager suit, masked a fracture. She kissed him, lips tainted, and left. "Love you," she said. "You too." Tom choked. He planned like he fixed pipes. Precise, patient. He hid a voice-activated recorder in Lisa's laptop and cloned her phone to a burner. By noon, her betrayal unfolded. 8 months of texts, explicit photos, calls plotting divorce, custody papers claiming Ethan and Noah for her, demanding child support for kids Tom now knew were Greg's. She'd siphoned joint funds to Greg's accounts. At dinner, Lisa pushed. "Greg says commercial plumbing's big money. Think bigger, Tom." Ethan squeezed Tom's hand. "Dad, you okay?" Tom smiled. "Just tired, bud." That night, Lisa's call to Greg played through Tom's earpiece. "Tom's so weak. Just sits there. Soon we're free." Greg replied, "He'll pay for my kids while we live large." Tom didn't sleep. Greg's warehouse, stocked with $400,000 in appliances, was his target. Friday night, Tom bypassed its cheap security, cut fence, disabled cameras. He rigged coolant lines to leak Freon, turning the warehouse toxic by Monday. He planted small drug packets for police to find and uploaded a virus to Greg's computer, feeding tax fraud evidence to the IRS. By 3 a.m., he was home, Lisa none the wiser. Monday news hit. Greg's warehouse shut down, contracts canceled, IRS probing. Lisa's Audi broke down at her gallery. Tom's tampered coolant system blamed on where insurance flagged her for fraud. Greg called, frantic. Tom, chemical leak at the warehouse. Help. Call hazmat, Tom said, sipping coffee. Lisa's sister, Jenna, arrived Thursday with divorce papers. Lisa's at a hotel. Sign these. Tom showed his folder. Texts, photos, recordings. Jenna paled. She's a monster. Friday, Tom lured them to an old mill he'd prepped with projectors. Greg arrived, and Lisa. Screens lit up, their texts, photos, plans. You lied about my sons, Tom said. Lisa screamed, They're not yours. Greg lunged. Tom, hardened by years of labor, floored him with a punch. You'll live, Tom said, to lose everything. He streamed it live to their contacts. Lisa's career imploded. Greg faced bankruptcy. 6 months later, Tom won custody. Lisa, guilty of paternity fraud, paid restitution. Greg, jail for tax evasion, lost all. At Ethan's soccer game, Lisa approached, broken. The boys miss me. They're in therapy, healing from you, Tom said. He cheered Ethan's goal, the Polaroid long shredded. His phone showed an FBI offer, consulting on fraud cases. Tom smiled, tucking Noah in that night. Dad, you happy? Yeah, but we're good. Justice was a revenge. It was consequences, delivered with a plumber's precision.